Hello, my friends. All right, this video is for NF3, and it looks like this. This is the first page, and you need to pause the video because you need a red, green, yellow, and blue crayon. Okay, if you don't have these exact colors, you can use other colors, but you'll need to write them on your paper so that you remember which is which. So pause this video, get a red, green, blue, and yellow. All right, now we're ready to start. So we are going to look at how we can think about splitting up a circle into different parts. So we're going to follow these directions, and this is going to kind of springboard us into our NF3. So the first section says color 3 parts red. Okay, so that's easy. I'm going to take my red crayon and I'm going to choose any of the 3 to color in. And I'm going to color 3 parts red. Okay, so 3 parts I just colored red. Now it says color 2 parts blue. So again, I'm going to pick 2 more parts to color. And I'm going to color those blue. Okay, there's my blue, 2 parts. And then it says color 1 part green. Okay, so there's my 1 part green. All right, so the first question says, what fraction of the circle is colored? Well, the first thing that we need to do is figure out how many pieces this circle is broken into. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know that my denominator is 8. That's how many pieces there are total. Now, the question says, what fraction of the circle is colored? So now I need to look at the part that's colored in. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those 8 pieces colored in. Okay, are you with me? All right, here we go. Number 3 says, write an addition number sentence using fractions to show how you could add up all the parts colored. All right, so let's just look at our colored ones. So how many reds do we have colored in? We have 3 out of 8. So on this line, I'm going to put 3 8s plus, how many blues do I have? 2 8s plus, how many greens? 1 8. And if I add all of those together, 3 plus 2 plus 1, I get 6 8s. Now, some of you might be asking the question, Mrs. Nelson, why did you only add those top numbers and you left the bottom numbers the same? Did I change the size of the pieces at all? I didn't. The size of the pieces stayed the same. So I am not going to change the size of the pieces. If I added these up, these 3 numbers, I would get 24. Is this circle in 24 pieces? No. This circle is in 8 pieces, and I have 6 of the 8. So when we are adding fractions, we do not change the bottom number. The bottom number stays the same because our pieces stayed the same. Let's try another one. Number 1 down here at the bottom says color 3 parts green. So get our green. We're going to color 3 of those in, any 3 you choose. Okay. I colored in 3 green. And then it says color in 5 parts yellow. Oh, 5. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are my 5 pieces colored in. So the first question says, what fraction of the circle is colored? Well, the first thing I need to know is how many total there are. So I have my 3 parts plus my 5 parts, that's 8. Plus I have 2 more that are not colored in. So I have 10 total. So my denominator is 10. And then how many do I have colored in? Well, I have 3 green and 5 yellow. So in all, I have 8 parts colored in. So my fraction colored is 8/10. Now, question number 3 says, write an addition number sentence using fractions to show how you could add all the parts colored. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it in 2 different ways. And I want you to see if you can follow with me. So the first way that I'm going to do it is exactly the way that I have it colored. I'm going to say 3/10. So 3 out of 10 plus 5 out of 10. And I'm going to add those up and get 8 out of 10. Okay? So I just added the green plus the yellow and I got 8 out of 10. Okay. Now again, did I add my bottom numbers? Did I split this into 20 pieces? Nope, I did not. So I am not going to change this denominator. This denominator remains the same. Okay. Now I'm going to do it another way. See if you can follow. I'm going to take these 3 pieces and I'm going to split them up. Instead of saying 3/10, I'm going to split them up into 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. There are my 3/10. Okay, 1, 2, 3/10 plus my 5/10. And let's add those up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Same answer, but I just broke it down. 8/10. My friends, when we take a fraction and we break it down into smaller parts, we say that we decompose it. Decompose means to take apart. We take apart the big fraction and we break it into smaller fractions. Just like a worm decomposes food and it turns it into soil, that's what we're doing. We're taking something that was whole and we're breaking it into smaller parts to get our whole number. So in this section, we will be talking about decomposing numbers, adding numbers, and subtracting numbers. All right, my friends, NF3, there's your work for today. Bye.